All right, man, we're live.
We're live.
Chamber of Chills podcast episode 3 or whatever. We've really recorded like tons of these, but we started publishing them out. Putting them out on YouTube. You put one of them on there.
Yeah.
And I'm currently trying to put the second one on there, but
yeah, it's not been the easiest process putting these online.
Yeah, I thought the whole point of technology was supposed to make everything easier, but it's gotten more complicated, in my opinion, because like right now I'm looking at the video. Remember I told you like it was 20 minutes left. We could publish the video.
Yeah.
And now when it gets to 100, it's telling me that this is taking longer than expected. Your video has been queued and will be processed as soon as possible. But it's like, does it have to I guess I'm trying to think like, how come it wasn't telling me that while it was loading? When you told me like it was like 20 minutes left, 30 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Right when it gets to 99, I just feel like I don't know. Like I just feel like it's so stupid. It's very frustrating because we're not tech savvy guys whatsoever. I mean, it took us like 40 minutes just trying to fucking get the right volume on this thing. You know what I mean? For our voices.
Just setting the mics up.
Yeah, like what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe we're just like old souls, I guess, and we just
I think there's probably a good chance that I'm retarded. So.
Yeah, and I'm lazy too. You know what I mean? So, yeah, maybe that's those are the two reasons why. I'm sure there's somebody out there who will be like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, and you got to do that. You know what I mean?
But well, for now, our podcast has a touch of the downs.
Yeah, big time. And well, hopefully this fucking thing gets published so episode 2 could come out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could publish this one out. This is episode 3, where we continue to, play producer. And it's been really fun, man. It's been really, really a unique time.
It's a good time.
I remember when you first mentioned it to record it, when we started playing on the, playing it on my porch, just chilling and just talking shit and, playing producer. I was like, I knew it would be fun, but I never knew it was going to be like, oh yeah, let's do this every fucking week and have fun with it, record it. So I'm really happy. I'm having fun. Hopefully this episode, like I said, hopefully episode 2 gets out like soon, because episode 2 needs to come out before this one to come out. You know what I mean? Because there's things that we talk about episode 2 that we're following up on this one.
Yeah, it'll be fucked up if we do it in the wrong order.
Yes, I'm very fucked up. So, but yeah, man. I mean, we just passed Halloween. Yeah. Halloween just passed recently, so that's why And for those who don't know, or whoever fucking listens to this thing, we didn't do it last week because you were sick.
Yeah.
You had
it's been sick for like 2 fucking weeks already.
Yeah. You had a case of
kicking my ass.
Yeah, I was like, I was really let down. I was really upset. Well, obviously it's not your fault, but I was really sad because I was really looking forward to talking to you.
Yeah. No, I was bummed out too.
Yeah,
fucking ruined my Halloween.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet. You know what I mean? But I mean, you told me earlier that the only thing you did was just watch movies and just like chill out and rest.
Yeah, I didn't even pass out candy.
That's unfortunate, man. I didn't pass out candy either. I was just like I was just watching all my favorites. Watching somebody else is doing it, passing out the candy part. But yeah, I just laid back, watched a lot of the classics, and yeah, it was it was better than my last Halloween. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully next year will be better for you. Hopefully you're not sick.
That was 2 Halloweens in a row.
Really? You got sick? What?
Yeah, I'm fucking cursed or something.
Maybe.
It's like my favorite day of the year, and it's just fuck you. Nope, not this time.
Nope. That's unfortunate, man. Well, I have a feeling next year will be your year, bro.
We'll see.
Yeah, well, guess what? Time will tell. Hopefully, we'll still keep doing this. We'll keep doing this, but also, hopefully, by then, our short film would be out.
Yeah.
So that I was kind of thinking about it.
Fuck, a year from now, it better.
Yeah, I know. Because I remember we discussed in the first episode that that we plan on shooting in January. That's the plan.
Yeah.
What I'm super excited about, So, who knows how long it'll take us, because, again, you come over once a week, it'd be easier if you would, come a couple times a week so the process would go by faster, but we're limited. So we got to work with what we have. Hopefully we could fit more days into that schedule when it comes to shooting time. But yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, oh man, if I had a guess, I was like, definitely around the time, maybe a little before Halloween, hopefully. Yeah. That's when everything's going to, go down for us. And we'll all get riches. And we'll all get discovered, hopefully.
Yeah. And then we'll go live in a castle and have our Scrooge McDuck pool full of money.
We'll see. It's not about that, unfortunately. You know, it's about the art, right?
I don't know. I really want to swim in a pool full of gold coins.
Yeah. I just want to create things and hopefully people will like it. You know what I mean? And that's what we both try to go for. But
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that happens. But but yeah, man. So next, I mean, I just want to talk about the project a little bit. So you know, next week we're gonna try our best to fuck around with some lighting with your. You know, I want you to bring the camera before we record. Just go in the garage and just like, you know, put the lights in, see what we could do. Yeah. You know, test them out a little bit. See what we, you know, let's get ahead of the game. Write some notes. You know what I mean?
Start experimenting with stuff. See what works and what doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Just get a little ahead of the game so we're not like just totally blind going into shooting. You know. Yeah. But anyway, so last week, the episode that hasn't been published yet, but will be hopefully soon. We gave each other a couple movie ideas that we liked. Playing producer. I don't know if you remember the ones I gave you. Do you remember?
I remember most of them.
Most of them?
Yeah.
Would you like to tell me what they were? Because I'm trying my best to think. I know one you're going to talk about right now, but the others I'm kind of like. I remember a Predator one.
Yeah, I remember you gave me Predator.
Yeah, Predator was a really good idea. You came up with a lot of cool stuff with the Predator one.
Yeah, it was Predator in the desert. You gave me The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
The Eat the Baby.
Yeah, you eat the famous eating the baby scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking crazy bastard, you.
I don't remember. There was at least one more.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, maybe there was. I remember you gave me Zorro. Did you give me Zorro last week? It was Zorro, right?
I think I gave you Zorro.
Yeah, Zorro, and then I know there's another one I'm forgetting. But yeah, that's how good memory we have.
Yeah.
But the ones we do remember, we're going to talk about a little bit because we decided that, you know, each episode when we pitch each other 3 or 4 movies, we decide to follow up the following week with one with more ideas.
Yeah.
And your movie was
Alien.
So, I mean, would you like to share what other ideas you came up with for the remake? Before we get into that, the one that started off was the scene that you pictured for me was like, you know, waking up in the pods and like everybody was gone, right?
Yeah.
So did you play with more of that, or did you, you know?
Yeah, kind of built off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, like you said, we started off with the idea of keeping it real small scale.
Okay.
Seeing how the newer movies got kind of blown out of proportion a little bit.
Very bloated.
Yeah. So we wanted to go a lot smaller, and the idea was that this lady would wake up out of her sleeping pod, look around, and everyone else is already gone.
Is it still Ripley, or are you going entirely new, right? Like
entirely new ship. Okay. Entirely
cool. New
separate.
Okay, cool.
Experience.
Cool. I like that idea. All right, so continue this new women character, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she comes out. She's looking around. It's kind of like, what's going on? Thought everyone would be waking up at the same time. So she starts exploring, and then there's like a lot of like looking around the ship and seeing some of the aftermath of like what happened. Like I envision her walking past an area and seeing a guy dead on the ground with his chest bursted out.
Oh, okay.
Implying that the alien has already done face fucked a guy.
Right.
Implanted his seed and then chest bursted. So we're dealing with
There's
already a fully grown alien.
Right. Okay.
Fully formed.
Alrighty.
And then she would eventually run to a small group of survivors.
Okay.
There'd probably be a false scare there.
Of course.
And then immediately one of the survivors gets just fucking murdered.
Murdered?
Yeah. Then they run off to base or something.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's follow up on that, right? That's right. Right on, bro.
Yeah. Thought about casting a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Share with me.
I narrowed it down to between either Halle Berry or Charlize Theron.
Ooh. I think 2 interesting choices. I'm really surprised with the Halle Berry one.
Yeah.
What made you want to, cast her?
I don't know. I was trying to think of someone that's was used to be kind of a big name star.
Right.
But kind of hasn't been really doing much lately. And she's kind of I mean, she had a big falling out after Catwoman.
Yeah, that was like the big one that caused her to like But then she was in stuff here and there.
Yeah, but nothing real big.
I think the Call movie that she played like a phone operator, which was produced by WWE Studios.
Mm-hmm.
She was in that. That got a little bit of recognition, a lot more than expected, but not huge. You know, not like her Oscar winning performances before or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She won an Oscar, right?
Yeah,
she did.
She fucked Billy Bob.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Swordfish.
I don't know if that's when she won, but
No. She was.
I
Which
remember.
one was? Monsters Ball. That's what it was. Monsters Ball. That's what I remember. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or Monster Ball, whatever the fuck. But yeah, definitely not doing much now.
Yeah.
I mean, even if she is, it's very like low level.
Yeah, she was in John Wick 3 recently.
Oh, that's right. That's.
Yeah. So I think she's starting to.
Yeah, absolutely. Those movies were huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think she's starting to come back on the rise a little bit.
Okay.
So I thought about maybe getting her version of her reconnaissance going on.
Oh, okay. I like that idea. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't go with Charlize Theron just only because she shaved her head for Mad Max, and then
that's what I was thinking of.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think she's already played that badass woman character already. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it'd be cool to see Holly. Even though I'm pretty sure Holly's played a badass before. But like, yeah, definitely not. I mean, I haven't seen John Wick. I'm sure she's badass in that.
Yeah.
But as far as oh wow, look at this. Sorry to interrupt you. Our video uploaded.
No way.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
The video is a duplicate of a video you already uploaded. Whatever that means. Let's check it out. Our one subscriber, thank you. Thanks. Shout outs to you. I'm going to check on YouTube right now. Sorry to interrupt your movie pitch to me, Mike.
I'm used to this.
Yep, it's out.
Yeah?
Yep. It said 1 hour ago.
The producers never care.
Yeah. So yeah, it's out, episode 2, so this is going to make sense now. Awesome. I'm glad I could close that, close my laptop now. Or maybe not close it, just in case we got to do some research. But yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I really like that idea. I'm going to go ahead and, so looking up what Halle Berry is doing now, there's this one movie called Jagged Edge, which I'm not sure. It's a crime, drama, mystery, thriller. That's
Sounds
what it's
edgy.
Yeah. Good one. And there's another movie. It's an action comedy.
Oh, jeez.
Titled Mother. And the synopsis is, a sexy bride ditches her mobster fiance at the altar and goes on the run. But things go awry for her when she sneaks a refugee by pretending to be a young man's mother.
All right, so maybe I was wrong.
And, there's more.
Of course there is.
Of course there is. Bruised.
All right.
Jackie Justice, a disgraced MMA fighter who has failed at the one thing she's ever been good at, and that's fighting. When
For fuck's sake, Holly, I'm trying to save your career here.
When 6-year-old Manny, the son she walked out on years ago, returns on her doorstep, Jackie has to conquer her own demons, and face one of her fiercest rising stars of the MMA world, and ultimately fight to become the mother this kid deserves.
Jesus. He needs new management.
Who knows, man? Maybe some of these might be pretty solid. You never know. You don't want,
Yeah.
But
reconnaissance my ass.
But in this fictional world that we live in right now, where you're making a movie and you're pitching this movie to the producers, you want Halle Berry.
Yeah.
You can't change your pick now, Mike. You got to stick with her, okay?
No, they're gonna tell me I'm fucking nuts and to get out of here. And
hey,
maybe she'll be cheap by then.
Maybe
she'll be like Nick Cage, need money for 12 houses or some shit.
Well, or you could. It could be one of those stories where you fought for that person.
Yeah.
Because nobody wanted John Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
But Tarantino was like, nope, I want fucking John Travolta, man. So, and look how amazing that did. So, you don't know, man. Maybe these are the last couple movies. Yeah, we'll see. So, anything else you wanted to pitch for the, you got Halle Berry in it. Anything else that you wanted to throw in there?
Just when I was thinking about how I wanted this to go and like the tone, for some reason, 28 Days Later popped into my head.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
And I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, I guess what I'm thinking about is really similar to the beginning of that movie, where you kind of wakes up, everything's gone.
He's all screaming for people, like, is anybody there? You know what I mean? That's cool. I like that.
So I thought about that, and I was like, oh. So my pitch was kind of accidentally 28 days later in space with Alien.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think that worked. You know, it's kind of funny because, I mean, we kind of base off this game on that whole, like, you know, let me pitch you this movie. It's this meets this.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, before I get to that, is there anything else you wanted to say about your Alien?
No, that's as far as I got.
Okay, so now this, so Guy Pearce is going to star in a movie. Guy Pearce is one of my favorite actors. If anybody who probably knows him from, he was in Iron Man 3. He played the bad guy in Iron Man 3. But yeah, he's playing in the movie where the news, this article is really, you know, telling the reader that this movie is pitched as Training Day meets The Exorcist.
All right.
That's what the pitch was. So, you know, I just thought it was funny because, like, that literally dropped, like, either yesterday or sometime recently, and I was just laughing because I was like, yep, that's our show, all right.
Yeah.
This is what we're trying to do here, you know, trying to do that. So yeah, like when you said 28 days later meets Alien, I was like, yeah, that's awesome, that's cool. But yeah,
Denzel out here trying to teach people how to
perform exorcisms.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking!
I'd watch that movie.
Satan has
hilarious.
nothing on me. That's what I can see. I can see it now. I can see the headlines now. Anyway, so you know that was your movie, and my movie, I believe, was you pitched. Okay, so first off, you started off with you told me to come up with a spin-off villain movie like the recent Joker movie that's come out.
Yeah.
That's honest, and by the way, has almost made like $1 billion.
Yeah.
Like it's like I think it crossed like a 900 million, 800 million, somewhere around there. Fucking nuts, man.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts, because you know I think how much did it take to make like 70 million? You know, something around there. You know, and it's like it's incredible because you know, and also a rated R movie.
Yeah.
And honestly, and I was going to mention one thing right now, but it's actually a movie that I'm trying to pitch to you that I want you to do.
You don't want to spoil it?
I don't want to spoil it. So I'll mention the point that I was going to make right now while I'll pitch to you. And I think it'll be the first pitch for you. But anyway, but yeah, you wanted me to do a one-off villain movie like the Joker.
Yeah.
And the villain I came up with, it was really hard searching for something because I remember, I think you tried to do it after the podcast, right? Or like during.
Oh, I think that was the last one we did. I think that was my fourth movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was Killer Croc.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Never didn't remember that much from it, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't very good.
But, so yeah, and then mine, I picked, but before I get into it, but yeah. You tried to look for somebody, and it was super hard, right?
Yeah.
Imagine how I felt. I was the same way. I was on the spot, and I was like, I gotta pick something good. And I ultimately picked the Green Goblin. And, you know, I got to talking a little bit about it, how I would actually want him to become, like, an actual goblin, not like a purple-green, you know, suit that he would put on.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember I think you said, you know, mixing it a little bit with the Fly. Yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's fucking perfect right there. So the more I thought about it, I was like, so this movie's not going to reference any Spider-Man or any, you know, it's going to have a couple villains from that universe, but it's not going to discuss Spider-Man at all.
Yeah. No
Easter eggs, fuck all that bullshit. This is a straight-on solo movie, right?
Yeah.
So, but one of the strong themes of Spider-Man is with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, Uncle Ben's classic line.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what Peter Parker ultimately tries to follow. And I want that to be a theme in this one, but the opposite end where Norman Osborn neglects all of his responsibilities in search for this, you know, superhuman strength type of power. You know, the classic, you know, nothing original there. A billionaire trying to reach that, you know, let's try to become superhuman, right? You know, but the board of directors are like, no, it's not what we're trying to do. You know, we're trying to make military, you know, actually like operation, like, you know, building weapons. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, you want tech, not super soldiers.
Yeah, and Norman is really strong about this. So he goes out of his way, neglecting his poor little son, Harry Osborn.
Poor little Harry.
Poor little Harry, and his wife's in this one too.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, so but we have Harry Osborn, but he's tiny little Harry Osborn. You know, he's like 5 or 6 or whatever.
All right.
Mother's still there or whatever, and so yeah, neglecting all the his responsibilities of being a dad, and that is actually making his wife more depressed. He's pursuing his work more than he is with his family and whatnot. And so, in order to achieve the success, Norman hears these rumblings of these superheroes and these beasts with a strange amount of power. So he contacts a scientist named Clark Connors, which I believe I think it's Clark Connors, right? That's the character name. He's the lizard man. He's lizard.
Right.
He plays the lizard.
Yeah, I have no idea what his name is.
Okay, let me look.
Know...
Oh no, Kirk Connors. I'm sorry. Kirk
right.
Connors is the character name.
I wouldn't have known either way.
But you know the lizard.
Yeah, I know the lizard man.
Yeah, the lizard. Yeah.
Lizard.
It's just the lizard.
Yeah. Lizard man is the green people running the government.
Yeah.
That whole
the reptilians.
Whole different thing.
The reptilians, yeah. But me and you, we're comic book nerds, but we're not really superhero comic book nerds.
Yeah.
We delve into the horror comics.
Yeah, a lot of one-offs. And
yeah.
Some only have 2 or 3 volumes.
Yeah, so a lot of people will get pissed. I mean, I know a lot about superhero stories and stuff like that because I was a kid, but as I grew older, mature comic books were my thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kirk Connors, he contacts Kirk Connors because Kirk is telling him that he could transform into a lizard with superhuman strength, and Norman Osborn's like whoa, like if that's the case, like you got to help me out with this thing, right?
Yeah.
So he does help him out, but he has to get another species blood sample, and he hears about this creature in the sewers named Vermin, which is a sea level Spider-Man character, Spider-Man villain, Spidey villain,
Yeah.
Which I've always been a fan of. He was in Kraven's Last Hunt, which is like one of the darker Spider-Man books. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's very dark and gritty and an adult-like Spider-Man story. But yeah, they have to, and that's where the horror elements come in because they have to go down the sewer and find this creature and fucking get its blood essentially, and they hunt him down like a fucking set bear traps or whatnot. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, that's not important. That'll probably change in the future as I'm going forward with the movie. But ultimately, he does get his hands on the vermin, and he does, extract blood from the vermin, and he's with his scientists or whatever, Kirk Connors. They're trying to like make this, superhuman thing work out. And similar to the first Spider-Man movie with Sam Raimi, I don't know about you, but that was like one of the first movies I remember going to the movie theater to go see. Yeah. And that scene where Norman Osborn is in he's in his lab and he goes into the chamber. And they transforming him as the Green Goblin. His eyes are all rolling back and he's shaking. That scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Legit bullshit. Like I was like really frightened, and I was like, oh yeah, we could still have that in there, But ultimately, it doesn't go as planned. Just like the fly aspect comes into play, where he's for some reason. This serum or whatever, this thing that he conjured up together with Kirk Connors and the vermin turns him into a fucking horrific looking goblin, and he just all hell breaks loose, bro. Yeah, and he ultimately kills his one true love or whatever, the wife, whatever, fucking Mrs. Osborn, and Harry sees what happens, but he doesn't make it out. He doesn't make sense that it's his dad that's the Goblin, and so and then eventually, Kirk Connors essentially helps Norman Osborn, to find a cure to keep it at bay or whatever. But the ending of the movie is like maybe he doesn't want to keep it, locked inside forever. Maybe he wants to let loose. Yeah. Of it sometimes.
So a little bit of Dr. Jekyll in there.
Oh yeah, big time. Honestly, that was only I only thought of 1/3 of the pitch before we started recording. all this just came out right now, just on the spot. I was thinking, and I think that's my reaction. The crickets.
Fucking crickets.
The crickets. I don't know if anybody can hear that through the podcast, but there's crickets is a reaction showing how
I'm sure they can hear. That's loud as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty loud. But
Cricket got some buff ass legs.
maybe that'll bring some ambiance to the podcast.
Yeah.
Chamber of Chills.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my pitch basically. Yeah, a little bit Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. A lot of The Fly, and yeah, a lot of. I think it would just be fun on making a goblin creature, just wreak havoc and kill anybody. And and by the way, the goblin, and like on his off time of creating the goblin, he finds this old glider type thing,
Just some old piece of tech, like
Yeah,
down
that
in
he-
the
that he-
basement of Oscorp.
back big time.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it ends on that, like a little
Yeah.
like a little Easter egg there, I guess. But yeah, this is totally a villain movie, totally dark and wacky. I'm going for like fucking 80s, like The Fly. You know what I mean? So that's where I would go with it, personally. But yeah, but the ultimate theme of it is, what Peter eventually follows. Peter Parker follows. Great power comes great responsibility. There's none of that here for him. He's the opposite. But at the same time, not mention Peter Parker or the Spider-Man property whatsoever. Yeah, that's all I came up with, man. That's all I came up with. Not the best.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, not the best pitch, I don't believe, but like, I think it'd be a fun one. It'd be a fun one.
You sticking with McConaughey?
Yeah, I think I would stick with McConaughey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Michelle Pfeiffer as his wife or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it, man. There goes our 2 pitches. How long did it take us? We're like 26 minutes in.
Yeah.
A lot longer than we expected. But anyway. But yeah, man, that was our 2 movies that we pitched each other last week.
Yeah.
And it's posted up right now. Go give that a video like and subscribe. I think I want to do that now.
Yeah.
Hopefully people will listen. Because I noticed with every YouTuber they say that, right?
Yeah.
Like
it's
and
like
subscribe. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was like, this would be a psychological thing why they say that. But maybe it works.
It's like ads and play the same fucking song over and over, and then it's stuck in your head.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully people listen. Like and
I
subscribe.
always skip that part.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But now, how many movies did you come with today for me?
At least 4.
I got 4 as well for you.
Yeah. Perfect.
And again, we'll take, depending on how it goes, we'll take 1 from each and be like, okay, they're gonna what we did with Green Goblin and Alien right now. Follow it up.
Take the best of the week.
Yes, absolutely.
Take it home. Come back with a little extra.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to go first? Do you want to pitch me first? My movie? What you want?
Doesn't matter.
All right. Hit me, bro. Hit me.
All right.
Hold up.
All right. Which one to do first?
Mike is looking at his notes right now.
All right.
Which one
I got it.
give me first? Okay. I'm the filmmaker, which we both aspire to be, right?
Yeah.
And I'm with the producer. You're the producer right now. What are you trying to pitch me right now, man?
All right. I'm bringing you in. All right. You loved Green Goblin. You kicked ass.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Nobody thought it was wacky or anything like that.
No.
Maybe 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Seemed decent, right? Okay, successful, cool.
All right. So we have the rights to this property. It's been kind of dead for a while.
Ooh, okay.
It's based on a novel series.
Oh, okay.
Had a couple movies and kind of fizzled out.
Oh, fizzled out, huh?
Yeah.
When did these movies come out? Do you know?
It was early 2000s.
Okay.
All right.
Continue.
So we want you to take a crack at redoing The Queen of the Damned.
Queen of the Damned?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's an interesting one, man. That's an interesting one. For those who don't know, I'm going to pull up Queen of the Damned, the synopsis for it.
I mean, long story short, vampire rock star.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you wanna go that route, right? So yeah, 17% on Rotten Tomatoes, by the way. Yeah, that did really fizzle out, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I always remember the cover and the poster with who is it?
Stuart Townsend and Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, yeah, that's right. She played the queen. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is the synopsis, ladies and gentlemen. Follows the legendary vampire Lestat. Is that how it's pronounced?
Lestat.
Lestat, whatever. who has reinvented himself as a rock star in the contemporary American music scene. His music awakes Akasha. Is that how it's pronounced?
I think so.
Akasha, the queen of all vampires, and inspires her to desire to make Lestat her king. And she's a malevolent power is so great that all the immortal vampires must stand against her if they want to survive. Meanwhile, a young London woman with a fascination for the dark side falls in love with Lestat. Or Lestat, whatever. So, yeah. I wasn't really big on Queen of the Damned.
Yeah.
When I was younger. Like I said, what stuck out to me the most was that poster with Aaliyah and whatnot. And yeah, so, but, I mean, now just reading the synopsis there, I would definitely be interested in seeing what I could do. Because I'll throw a little of that whole, because I'm a fan of that whole play music back. The music has a message, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you play it backwards, the Satan is talking to you or whatever. I think I'll put that a little bit in there as well.
Yeah.
You know, vampires, yeah, man. I think I would try to go, since I'm also a huge From Dusk Till Dawn fan, I think I mix a little bit of that in there as well, you know? But yeah, what else would I with music? Definitely, music has to be strong. Yeah. Obviously. And the Queen, yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one, though. Yeah. I'm really stumped on this one. But, I mean, I'd be interested. Like, if the more I dove into it with the books and whatnot, I think more would come my way. But definitely, if it's gonna play with music, I'd want to like put some. I'm going fucking full, putting my favorite rock music in this bitch, type of thing. You know what I mean? Or you know what would be cool? I always thought it would be interesting because you know every movie has its once you're dealing with a character that's an artist, you kind of make up music in the movie. I always kind of found it interesting. I was like, one day maybe if I write something that has to do with a music character, I could write myself the song. Yeah. Say I wrote a song. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think I'd find it fascinating. You know. But yeah, the whole I would definitely go. I'm trying to think here. Because what year did this movie take place? Like 2002. I'm guessing that's where the movie actually takes place as well, right? Yeah, yeah. I was seeing, you know what, man? I would like to do like a 70s vibe to it. Yeah? Maybe put a 70s twist on it. With a little bit more, how do you say, a little hippie? Hippie vibes? Hippie vibe to it. You know,
The Sant Goes to Woodstock?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. You know, something like that. But yeah. That's all I got right now, man. Yeah? But yeah, I think I mean, I think when I'm back in the corner and I'm trying to think of another movie idea, I'll put it in the 70s. Because that's my favorite time. That's my favorite, type for music, movies, everything for me, personally. But yeah, Queen of the Damned would be tough. It would be a tough one for me, man. Yeah, but yeah, other than that, that's all I got, man. I mean, would you have any ideas? Because I know you fuck with the movie, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, not really.
Yeah. It's a movie you pitched to me, bro.
Yeah. Just soundtrack's got to be strong, because...
Oh, is that you're coming at me with? The soundtrack's got to be strong?
Yeah, because, I mean, now that's really all it's known for.
Really? Yeah. I need to rewatch it. I haven't watched it since it first came out. Yeah. I think the last time I saw it was probably like 04, 05, somewhere around there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So maybe if I rewatch it, maybe I'll bring it up and be like, oh, yeah. I have an idea for it now. But yeah, let's stop it there. Because, so I think I'm going to give it a no on this one. Yeah? Actually, yeah. I'm going to tell the
You're going to pass?
Yeah, I'm going to tell the producer, give it to somebody else. As interesting it would be, I don't think they would want what I would turn it into. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, let's make that a new rule. We have the right to reject something.
Well, yeah, I mean... I think it was the first episode I turned down Blade.
Oh, you did turn down Blade, huh? Yeah. That was super surprising for me. But I was like, okay, cool.
I would love to do a Blade movie, but not a fucking MCU Blade movie.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true. So maybe I should have so if I would have came out with you without the MCU involved, you'd have been interested?
Yeah, definitely.
Who knows? Maybe in a couple episodes fizzles out, their shit, fails. Maybe I'll bring it to you again. But anyway, let's go to yours. Let's go to yours now. So I have list here. Man, should I do this as number one? I want to do it as number one.
Right.
So, so this is totally getting off topic. Sorry, but I told you when you came that I read The Crow.
Oh yeah.
And let's talk. That's one of the movies that we pitched to each other, and you were really excited about that. I think that was your best of all the picks that I pitched to you, right? To do The Crow. I finally read it. You let me borrow your graphic novel of it, and I loved it immensely. I loved it a lot. There's it's very powerful stuff in there, man. That really hit something that I never thought could be hit in my body before.
Yeah, no, it really tugs at your heartstrings.
Yeah, man, big time. The art as well, But I was kind of thinking about it, the more so first I was like, again, I was going to tell you a crossover between these characters, but it would be spoiling one of your movies. So I'll try to bring it up when I give it to you. But I think it would have worked for like an animated series.
Yeah.
Imagine that like art style and like an animated type of vibe.
It.
Like almost because the art style kind of reminds me of like some anime type of thing,
Yeah.
In my opinion,
I could see it in like the style of like the Spawn HBO.
Yeah, big time. Oh yeah, it has to be HBO.
Yeah,
it has to be HBO animated. Because there's a lot of dark stuff in there. There's a lot of killing.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I fuck with heavy, but yeah. The and a lot of people don't know, but Mr. O'Barr, the one who wrote it, actually, that story meant a lot to him because his wife, I believe, or his girlfriend, died in a car accident. She was killed by a drunk driver. So there's a lot of heart in that that story.
This is just him trying to cope with
big time
his tragedy.
Yeah, absolutely, and a lot of tragedy in this book. I'll tell you that right now. So yeah, people go see it, bro. I mean, go see it. Go read it, man. It's available on Amazon. Please read it. We support fucking comic books like this, dark and gritty comic books.
It's a fucking downer, but it's beautiful.
Yes, absolutely. But now back on track. So Alien did amazing. Alien did amazing. But
Halle Berry went back doing shit movies.
Yes. And made a lot of money, but we want to take it back a little bit. We want it to be a smaller film this time, Mike.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna I know because filming, involving practical. I know you want practical effects for Alien, right? That's what you want.
Yeah.
It's exhausting for shooting. You know what I mean? It's taking a toll on you.
We had to build a fucking spaceship.
Yeah, big time. So I'm gonna take it easy on you this one.
All right.
I'm bringing it a little small. A movie that that's very small and doesn't need that big of a budget. But anyway, the fucking let's just say the fucker who created this movie has died. And we have the rights now.
All right. Sweet. Fuck him.
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, shit. Did Victor Salva really die?
No, he did not. We all wish though.
God damn it.
We all wish though. As much as we don't condone and hate what this man, did years and years ago. I don't know the man personally, but he did some horrible stuff. But I'm the type of person that can, unfortunately, separate the man from the art. And Jeepers Creepers is one of my favorite movies, and I know it's something that you fuck with as well.
Yeah, I mean, fuck him, but damn, did he make a good movie.
It was really good.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah, the bastard. But yeah. What are you thinking right now? The producer just said Jeepers Creepers. What do you think?
It's like, oh, man. It fucking scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'd do it.
You would do it?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Any twists and turns would you have?
Well, before Jeepers 3 came out, I had like my own vision for what Creepers 3 would be.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because just as a kid, I've had so many fucking nightmares about this guy.
Yeah. I mean,
I was like, oh, damn, that... Like, wake up scared for a second, then realize that I'm fucking retarded. And then be like, oh, that'd be a cool movie.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Well, save that for another time.
What do you mean? This movie's about pitching. Okay, so you're not going to do your dream movie.
No.
Okay.
No, not going to do 3.
Okay. So you're going to make it all over again. Reboot it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to reboot it.
Okay, cool.
But, fuck, the first one was so good, though. So many classic scenes.
So you're saying you're telling the producers no now? What are you doing? What's up right now?
No, I'll do it.
You don't sound excited,
Don't rush me, Paul. So, oh man,
It would be.
That's really tough.
There'd be a lot of discussions beforehand,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because if you don't do it, I'll fucking do it. But yeah, it's really hard for you, huh?
Yeah.
Dang. So this is like your like for me, like I wouldn't remake Jaws, you know.
Yeah.
But so yeah.
I mean, I'd do it, but I also don't know how I would do it and make it different, you know?
Because you love the concept so much, right?
Yeah, like it'd be hard to not start with him driving the road down like through the wheat fields,
Right.
and then have him pull up in the truck and scare the shit out of him.
Right.
See him
It's
throw
so
the
simple.
body down the pipe.
It's so simple, but so great, right? But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, sorry to stumble you here, but yeah, you seem pretty indifferent now.
No, well,
This is really struggling
Yeah,
with you, huh?
I'm tossing and turning with it.
This is gonna keep you up at night, huh?
It is.
Damn,
I'm
man.
gonna come back next week like I fucking figured it out. Then we'll sit down and
the
talk about it and be like, oh,
producer
maybe
needs
not.
a yeah right now, man.
I'm doing it. I'm changing the season.
Oh, you're changing the season?
Yeah, it's gonna be winter. There's gonna be snow.
God damn you. Perfect.
It's gonna be a small group of kids, not
Group,
a brother
huh?
and sister. It's gonna be like 4 or 5
Ooh,
kids on
Okay.
a road trip
alrighty.
on winter break. Same rural setting. But fuck, the whole mythology. Nah, fuck, I'll change the mythology. Fuck the mythology.
You changing the mythology?
I mean, just a little bit, because the mythology is he comes back every 23rd spring or whatever.
Right.
So if fucking set in winter, asshole's gonna be
You
sleeping.
don't have to say. I mean, what made the first one great,
Mhm.
and what made the other ones suck dick was that if they tried to, you know, they tried to explore the mythology more, and I
Yeah.
feel like that's when it fell off for me.
Mhm.
Sometimes you shouldn't know what mythology is to the creeper.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as like for the context of your movie, as far as like just starting off, creating it your own, making your own rules from it, yeah, like totally do that.
Yeah.
But as far as like, as long as you're not trying to like venture into the mythology, Mike, that's all I'm saying.
No, I don't really care about mythology.
Okay, cool.
Who's the creeper? Where did he come from?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. He would look pretty much the same.
Really?
I wouldn't change
You wouldn't
the
change it,
design a lot.
That's interesting. I think I
Yeah.
would,
Yeah?
but I mean, it'd be hard. But like, I think I would. I think because it's so simple that you can't. I feel like it's so simple, but it's like I said, it's great. But I do think that you could change a lot, like what you just said.
Yeah.
The 4, you can make 2 characters in 4 road
Mhm.
trip or whatever you want to do, you know. But the concept stays the same. It's just a road trip.
Mhm.
They're gonna find a creeper. But you know, but I don't know as far as like the look of things. You know what I mean? Of course, you want it to be different though.
Yeah.
But I mean, ultimately, you're just trying to erase the backstory of Mr. Salva.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, make it your own. That's all I want. That's all I want from you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Snow's an interesting though. Snow's an interesting one.
Yeah.
You could do a lot with that too.
Yeah. Turn his truck into a snowplow.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Fucking, turn the abandoned church. I kind of like it being a church. Though.
Yeah, you can keep that.
Yeah.
But I mean, not just in the snow, but like in the darkened snow too.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking.
That'd be
dope, too.
cool.
Yeah. What if it starts off in the dark?
That'd be cool too.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
See headlights in the rearview mirror start getting closer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You could definitely play with that a lot. That's
Yeah.
what I would definitely play with.
Mhm.
You know. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's hard, right?
I would probably take out the psychic lady.
Oh, okay.
Just because I feel like she was only there to kind of
Yeah.
drive the plot a little bit.
Right.
But
Who's in driver plot?
ooh,
the characters, bro.
Yeah. the creeper is from his perspective.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're just, they're interfering with his, with his mission, man. Why are they trying to get in his way?
I'm trying to plow this fucking road, bro.
Do you keep that idea of whatever it eats, it grows? Like it needs a finger, it bites a finger off, and then it grows a finger.
Yeah, I think I would keep that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I know they played with it a little bit. They do play with the mythology a little bit in the first one, where she does mention like whatever whenever it needs a leg, it eats a leg to grow a leg.
It eats eyes to see.
Yeah, to see. Yeah, great stuff, by the way.
Yeah.
Great stuff that I really found creepy as a kid. Still do now. But yeah, like that would definitely be cool. But it really didn't get played with that much until like the second one where his head comes off and he actually, you know.
Yeah, it was like it was a little much.
Yeah, it's a little too much, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, got any else notes, man?
Not right now.
It'd be difficult, right?
It'd be tough. Yeah.
You know, so yeah, this would probably be in production hell then, right?
For a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it'd be in production.
Because
hell. It just take a long time.
I don't know, bro. Because if you're still thinking, there's gonna be a schmuck who's gonna be like, "I'll do it right away." You know what I mean? So maybe some schmuck will do it, bro.
Maybe. Oh, fuck that guy.
But I don't know. I mean, it is hard too, right?
Yeah.
You know, come up with a spot, but yeah, I thought it was a good one. I think you'd like it. Anyway, so nothing else to add on?
No, not really.
But the biggest aspect, you would change it to the snow, right?
Yeah, change.
I like the snowplow idea. That's really cool. But yeah. Moving on.
All right.
My next movie you're pitching me. I declined Queen of the Damned.
Yeah.
What else you got for me?
All right. So you didn't like that idea. So we're coming at you with an entirely new property.
Okay.
It's based on a comic book.
Okay.
Has never been adapted yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We want you to do witches.
Ooh, witches. Oh man, yeah, that'd be fucking. Yeah, that'd be ill. Who? Scott Snyder, right? Wrote it.
Yeah, I think that was his name, Scott Snyder.
Scott Snyder. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm not bored of your pitch. I really like an idea, but yeah.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
We've got other ones.
But I'd be interested, man. I'd definitely do it. I'd definitely do it. I always found the art style in The Witch, The Witch is very unique. It's something that I've never really seen in comics before. I remember you let me borrow. You let me borrow your paperback of it. And I think Witches 2 is out, right?
I don't think it is.
No?
No, we've been waiting for that book for fucking years.
So yeah, for those who don't know Witches, Witches in a comic book series that was produced by Image Comics. Same comics that gave us Spawn, multiple other, comics. But Witches is a 6-issue comic book, limited series written by Scott Snyder, illustrated by Jock. The first issue of the series released on October 8th, 2014, and is currently published through Image Comics. The rights for the film was purchased by Plan B Entertainment.
Oh shit! So it actually is somewhat
developed. I don't know. I've never heard of that Plan B Entertainment.
Me either.
But yeah, maybe there is plans in the future. Yeah. But I mean, so I want to share with the people the synopsis of it.
Yeah.
So the synopsis of it is pretty long. I'll try to shorten it. But it follows the Rook family, in a particularly the daughter, Sailor. Her name is Sailor. Yes. The family moved to the town of Litchfield, New Hampshire, I believe, following an incident involving Sailor and a particular vicious school bully named Annie. In the incident, Sailor was attacked and Annie went missing, prompting rumors that Sailor killed her. Eventually, the speculation grows to the point where Sailor's father, Charlie, and mother, Lucy, decide that the only thing to do is move the family to the neighboring town in hopes to starting over again. This proves to be unsuccessful, as some of the rumors have followed the family, and Sailor still feels ostracized from her new school peers. The family is also largely unaware that the town is home to its own supernatural secrets, in particular in tradition where a person will pledge another to strange beings, witches, and a nearby forest in order to gain a boon from them. I don't know what boon is.
A boon?
A boon.
Oh, fuck if I know.
Yeah.
Is that even in the book? I don't remember shit about boons.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I remember what's okay. So here's the film adaptation. Shortly after the series released, the first issue of October, Plan B Entertainment announced that they would purchase the rights to film to work with the intent to turn it into a major motion picture. They announced that Snyder and Jock would serve as executive producers, with Brad Pitt, Dee Gardner, and Jeremy Cleaner as producers. But that was like 2014. Like what the hell happened to it?
Geez.
But anyway, so yeah, you're pitching it to me. I would definitely do it. I would definitely do it because I remember reading it. What stuck out to me was the relationship with the dad and the daughter, and I used to be the type of guy that would never like want to have children.
Yeah.
I still don't in a way, but if I were, I'm hoping it's a daughter. For some reason, I don't know. Girls are smarter. Maybe that's how we feel.
Probably.
Yeah.
Everyone I've met has been.
But what stuck out most was the art of it. The art of it, and I would like. A lot of people say like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna stick to the comics." You know what I mean? I don't know if I would stick to the comic story wise. I'd probably change it up a bit. Which I mean, I probably don't know how. Like like right now I'm stumped. But like, there's an image. If you want to see the art style, just look up Witches comic on on Google Images, and you'll find abundance of pages of it, and it's like so beautifully done. And I remember there's a, I don't know what part of the book, but I believe like a sailor is sleeping in a room or whatever, and like she looks out the window and there's like this it's a witch, but like she doesn't look like what your traditional sense of a witch is.
Yeah, these witches look nothing like witches.
No. They look like almost like very long-limbed goblin creatures with long fingers
and like spider faces.
Yes. Very odd and very very out there. And but again, story I'd probably change it. What I have no idea. Who knows? Maybe this will be the pick to to go in depth later. Yeah. But definitely the actual image, no pun intended. The look of it, the style of it would definitely come with the comics because it's very gloomy, atmospheric. It's very like. I don't want to say psychedelic, but like just a look of
it has a really unique art style.
Very
with like a lot of splattered colors.
Yes, splattered colors everywhere. I wouldn't do that, but I would venture a little bit with the color scheme as far as like mixing. There's a lot of oranges in there. Oranges mixing, in lighting. Lighting would be a big deal in this. In this. For me, if I were to do it, because that's the one thing that stuck out to me the most with the comic. As good as the story is, but the color scheme, everything was like really unique to me.
Lots of orange and blue,
very
and purple.
Orange, super out there. And I think I mixed that a lot with there, along with the creepy imagery of the witches. Like just the one I'm looking at right now. Like the witches have like horse teeth, but like their limbs are like super long and like
they're all pale and
gray. It's very pale. Yeah, they look like if I had to describe it, I don't know. You remember Legion?
Oh, the ice cream man?
The ice cream man, where his long lips. It's like the body like that, but the face is, like you said, a spider. Like some of them have teeth right here, like his horses. Very creepy looking thing. Like I try to do it like, I would try to make it my 30 Days of Night, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that was adapted from a comic book. And, I would try to do the same. Bloody, but has heart in there. But yeah, that'd be my idea. I would love to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Color scheme would be the main theme for it. But I can't pitch you a story. Maybe the story would be similar. But I mean, as far as the look of it, that's what I want to do. But yeah, that's my witches pitch. Dope. Yeah. Now, would they let me do it? Hopefully. But,
hopefully. I'd love to see them on the big screen.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be fucking cool. Anyway, so now. So what was your last movie, Mike? It was the Jeepers Creepers movie, or did you go along with it? Did you go along with it?
It's probably still in development.
Okay, all right, Mike. We know that you're not, you're still in development with Jeepers Creepers or whatever, and it seems like it's not going to get off the ground anytime soon. So we have another project for you. Maybe you'd be more interested in doing and taking the time to put your all into this. But what we have for you is a video game series.
All right.
A video game.
I like video games.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Yeah.
So this one, it's got your forte in it.
Oh, all right.
So I'm wondering if you know what I'm talking about already. Do you have an idea?
Is there boobs?
Unfortunately, I don't know. I haven't played the game much.
Yeah.
But this, you could put boobs in there if you want. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
you have to
put boobs in everything.
So
why would you not?
So now, with Jeepers Creepers on the down right now, would you be interested in adapting the video game Wolf Among Us?
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah.
There is boobs in there.
There is boobs. Okay.
There is boobs.
Okay. Wolf boobies?
No, it's mermaid boobs actually.
Mermaid? What? Okay. Yeah. For sure.
It's like a whole portion of that game that takes place in a strip club.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I only played the first mission. It was really fun, but like I said, like I really didn't follow. Like I had to pay for the, and I didn't have money at the time, so I was like, I couldn't play the rest of it, But anyway, yeah. I mean, this interests you or what?
Yeah, I'd definitely do it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a sure thing, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
I'd actually thought about adapting it before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Just because I played the game, which was freaking phenomenal, and
I remember
maybe
you suggested it for me like 2 years ago.
Yeah. You should have followed up on that.
I was a broke bastard at the time, so I'm sorry. But anyway, continue.
So the game ended, and it ends on a fucking cliffhanger, which they are apparently not addressing in the hopefully soon to be second game.
Oh yeah, they said that they're reviving, right?
Yeah, Telltale's back.
Sweet, it's good for them. I'm happy. For now, right?
Till they crash before they release a new game.
Let's hope not. Let's hope we get that sequel, right?
Titanic 2.
But anyway.
So I finished the game.
But I mean, for those who don't know about the game, do you remember what it's about?
Yeah, so
tell me about it.
It's in this fictional part of New York where all these fairy tale creatures are actually real and reside in this small little part of New York and have like their own government and like secret society kind of.
Ooh, yeah.
And Bigby, who's the main character, is the big bad wolf, and he's the sheriff of Fabletown.
Fabletown, okay.
Yeah. And so he goes on. It's I don't know. It's a little difficult to explain. Not really, but I'm just being a dick to myself with my stupid brain.
Can't elaborate more.
Yeah.
I think people got the idea. Like I think that's that's so.
He's a detective trying to solve like a murder spree. Murder spree, and
he's a wolf, right?
Well, he's like a hairy dude that can turn into a wolf.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could do a lot with that. I think that'd be a very how do you say? I think it has the potential to have like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit vibe to it.
Kind of, yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as like, because there are like, mythical creatures in this, but they're like, they talk like, like New Yorkers.
There's a lot of wacky characters.
Absolutely.
Like there's
Isn't there like a frog character?
Yeah, there's Mr. Toad.
Yeah, Mr. Toad.
Who can be this little shitty man or this little shitty frog.
Yeah, whatever you want. But he talks like a person.
Yeah.
He talks like a New Yorker, basically. Yeah. And, I think the one part I do remember in the game was interrogating, or finding his house and, interrogating his son or something like that.
Yeah.
And, it's basically a detective, interviewing this little toad, little frog, and stuff like that about, where were you on the night of this and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fairy tale world, you know what I mean? But it's taken very seriously within the confines of a video game. Yeah. And it's like, I didn't feel like I was playing anything wacky at the time. I felt like I was playing a serious detective game.
Yeah, it's really got a strong neo-noir.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's one of the reasons why I was attracted to it at first. I was like,
lots of neon and.
Yeah, absolutely. And take it very seriously. And I think that would be really fun to see on screen.
Yeah.
Imagine fucking, a fucking serious actor interrogating a frog, a frog man who's walking around the streets.
Yeah.
Any other ideas? I mean, casting, was that another thought for you?
I mean, there's a shit ton of characters in this
series
because the games are based off of a comic series that I read and got pissed off at because they replaced all the main characters.
Really?
Yeah. So fuck that, but
fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that comic book.
So I think story-wise, I'd follow more of like how the game went.
Yeah.
Maybe not that particular mystery, but a mystery similar to it.
Okay.
So as far as casting,
would you go like dark and gritty, violent, bloody?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't remember. I don't remember being that. I believe you when you said there was boobies in it.
Yeah.
But like blood wise, there's some gore in there or what?
Yeah. One of the first things that happens is, Bigby deals with a domestic dispute.
That's like one of the first missions of the game, right?
Yeah, it's the woodsman who saved Little Red.
That's right, Little Red Riding Hood.
And he's slapping around a prostitute.
Yeah.
So you have to go in there and kick his ass and send the prostitute home and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get back to the station, the fucking prostitute's head is like on the.
Oh, that's
on
right.
the step.
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, man, that's fucking awesome. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, but like casting, any ideas for the wolf? He's like a hairy dude. He could. What's Any ideas? Who could you see in the role?
Not particularly. Nothing's jumping out at me yet.
He looks. Let's see. If people would type in like "Wolf Among Us," you see the main character. I mean, he looks like a wolf on the cover of the game.
Yeah.
But if you look up more images, you can see his real self, and he's
he's got kind of like a Bradley Cooper haircut.
That's true. Very Bradley Cooper vibe to it.
I don't think I would cast him though.
No, okay. No, not a fan of Bradley Cooper. I see.
He's fine.
Not what you're looking for.
No.
Not who you want to work.
I liked him in Silver Linings Playbook,
mm-hmm.
but everything else was kind of whatever.
But I was gonna ask you because there's a lot of creature effects that would have to do it.
Yeah.
CGI, or would you go practical?
Maybe a little CGI.
Bit. Little CGI. Right?
I try to do as much practical stuff as I could, but
can you name more? Because you said mermaids were in it, right?
Yeah.
Mermaids. You do that practical.
Yeah. I don't think she has flippers and shit in the.
Oh,
thing.
really? Okay,
yeah.
So not your typical mermaid I was thinking of.
No, she is like the Little Mermaid from the Fable.
Yeah.
From the story.
Uh-huh.
But she's just like some chick with like a flower in her hair and shit.
Oh, okay. What about there's frogs in there.
Yeah, there's frogs.
Frog people.
There's talking pigs.
Talking pigs, yes.
There's one of the flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz is in there.
And here I thought the flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz wasn't getting more work.
Yeah.
That's good. But you'd be excited though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad I picked a movie that would excite you and that you wouldn't be on the fence with. That you would just go balls to the wall and deep in there. You know what I mean? Have that noir feel to it. I can see you making it honestly.
Yeah, I try to treat it like True Detective kind of.
Oh yeah.
No, I might see this as more of a series than a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it is a series with a game, so I guess that would make sense, right?
Yeah.
You have to like, for those who don't know, Telltale Games, they would put out these, episodes, but it's a video game.
Yeah.
And you have to buy episodes to fucking play it.
You get like 5 episodes to a season or whatever.
Right. And it was really fun.
Yeah.
And so yeah, maybe where would you put it on? HBO, or what if HBO was an option? Let's go somewhere else. What if
Stars, Cinemax?
No, what about I could see like Amazon Prime type of deal to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd have to be on some kind of streaming service where I could do whatever I wanted. I couldn't see it on like CBS or shit.
Absolutely not. I mean, if you look at The Boys that came out recently, it was based off of I think it was a Grant Morrison comic book, but could be wrong. It's very violent comic book, and it's very violent in the show. Yeah. And that's completely Amazon Prime, you know. So yeah, I'm sure they would, Prime would fit perfectly with it. I can see Netflix doing it as well. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I just see Prime for some reason.
They do tend to try to go darker and grittier with their originals.
Big time, yeah. And,
whereas Netflix kind of do anything.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
I wasn't bored with your pitch. I'm really into it. I'm sorry. I'm just yawning a lot for some reason. But anyway, I like the idea, man. I really like it. I think you got something good here. Do you think that this might be a follow-up next week? Maybe.
It's a strong contender.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just because I can't really think of a lot of plot details at the moment.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I have a feeling that another movie that will tickle your fancy a little bit more.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
You have another one for me?
Yeah. All right. Let's.
I'm coming off Witches. Good adaptation.
Yeah. All right. Witches crushed it.
We're just going with the assumption that we crush everything.
Yeah, we kill it every time.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're the best.
We're just out here tooting our own horns.
Yeah, we know what's good, people.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
not really.
Yeah, our half-baked ideas are just nothing but 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Making millions of dollars in box office.
All right. So we want you to do this movie. It's not really based on any properties or
Okay.
anything. It's based on a historical figure.
Okay.
There have been a couple movies about her, but we want to see your take on Elizabeth Bathory.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be interesting. That's an interesting one. Elizabeth Bathory, huh?
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
Famously bathed in
bathed in
blood of virgins.
Yes, bathed in the blood of virgins or whatever. I don't know, man. That'd be tough.
Yeah.
I don't know if I take this one either. Just because I'm not a fan of the. I wouldn't be a fan because as much as I do respect the times, the Renaissance,
Yeah.
that's where it took place, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the 1500s to Renaissance type of vibe to it. That Victorian aspect, No matter what, man, I cannot get into those.
No?
No, I cannot. Whether it's a serious adaptation, a movie or whatever, or something like that, then...
What about Crimson Peak?
I wasn't into it.
No?
Yeah, that was the one Guillermo del Toro movie that I really didn't give a shit about.
Wow.
Yeah. You're all surprised.
All right.
Does it disappoint you? I mean, I think I would do it. I wouldn't make... Because she's based off a real person, correct? Ish, right? I don't know, man. I don't think I would do it.
No?
I think I'd reject your offer. How much money would you give me?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, the only interesting aspect of this woman was that, she was pure evil. I heard the most evil things. You know what I mean? And the gnarliest thing about her is the image, the imaginary. You have to think in your head how it would look. That she would bathe in the blood of virgins, because unless it would have that vampire vibe to it.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want. She's just got to be in there.
Maybe, but I really hate Victorian times. I can't get into it. No matter what, I remember when, name movies. When Hilary Duff played, like, fucking something. She played something. I don't know. Yeah, Victorian times or whatever. The curly hair and the big little dresses and stuff like that. I think it's even before that. But, yeah, man, I wouldn't be into it, bro.
No?
I'm going to have to reject this one. Sorry.
It's cool.
It's cool. Or I could be a dick and be like,
fuck out of my office.
Or I could tell you that. I'd be like, why don't you come back with something better, bro? Do I look like I want to fucking make
We're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
That's so funny. But, yeah, man, I couldn't get into it, man. Not even Crimson Peak. I couldn't get into it. And Crimson Peak is like, it's very gothic in its approach, but I just don't like it. I hate the paintings. I hate everything. Yeah. Make everybody's face look fat in the paintings, you know what I mean? I don't know. Unless there was something where, like, I could somehow modernize it.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want with it.
Okay, maybe, okay. When in doubt, create a cult. The Bathory cult.
Yeah.
I'm making a cult. You know what? I'm going to merge another thing with it. It's going to be a Western.
A Western cult? All right.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I would definitely modernize it. Bring a cult in there. Bring some grave robbing in there just for the fuck of it.
Right.
Makes no sense because we need blood. But who cares? I want grave robbing.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Yeah, or maybe make it like a adventure, not a dark adventure movie where, like, maybe these sick people are on a quest to find her body,
All right.
Maybe like some grave robbing that, or like we worship Elizabeth Bathory. Let's fucking there's a rumor like treat her like a treasure.
All right.
Like a treasure hunt,
Mm-hmm.
but it's for her bones. Oh, there's a rumor she was buried here. There's a rumor she was buried there. We don't know. Let's take
Bathory's bones.
Yeah, make it like a, the Netflix movie, The Ritual.
Yeah.
Have a little that vibe to it, except
Right.
these gentlemen are more sick in the head and more maybe not sick in the head. Maybe they just want they're just really fans of the stories and the mythology, so they go on this venture. Supposedly,
she's supposed to be buried here
in the castle or whatever. Have like a little secret society, Knights Templar vibe to it too.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe That's all I got, man.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty. Yeah, that's all. I mean, I'm sure there's something in there.
We spent money on this property. As long as you can make something.
You got it, man. But I'm making it so fucking. But honestly, in the reality of the game that we're playing, I'd probably reject it. Honestly,
Yeah.
Probably move on. But anyway, on to yours.
All right.
Because I keep giving you bangers. No, I'm just kidding.
Since one of us has our shit together.
I'm just kidding. But so this one. So what was your last one? That was
Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I like that idea a lot. It was really successful. One of the highest rated TV shows. Again, we knock it out of the park every time.
Yeah.
Even when we reject shit.
We're batting 1,000.
Yeah, we're batting 1,000 all the time. But so this one's like, all right, Mike, we have this property thrown at us. They really want us to have this done. They really don't give a shit about it, honestly. So it's like, I'm just gonna give you this property, and you can just do whatever the fuck you want with it.
All right.
Literally anything, And then Sam Raimi has given you his blessing.
Oh shit.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's really tough. So
Does that fall in the Jeepers Creepers category for you as well, or what?
a little bit, but it's even harder because it's already been remade.
Yeah, I think people forgot about that one, though.
Yeah.
I mean, as gory and as interesting as... I feel like the story kind of sucked. The story sucked in that one, in my opinion.
Yeah,
there was not that much story. It was all about the effects and the gore. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Which you could do too, but you can make it have an interesting story this time.
Yeah.
But again, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Again, they don't know what to do with it. The producer's like, just give it to the fucking Wolf Among Us guy. Here it is, sir. Do you want it?
Oh, that's me. I'm that guy. Sure. No, I'd have to make something because if not, someone else is. They're gonna bastardize it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what would I do with it?
You could do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't even have to be Evil Dead. You could go on the lines of like Army of Darkness too, like that level of fun. Like you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. Evil Dead's gonna be in the title, but you can do whatever the fuck you want.
All right.
Necronomicon, call it the Shit-homicon, whatever the fuck. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I've been trying to find like a replica of that so I could just have it in my room.
I think you can find
fucking
one.
hard to find.
Is there?
Yeah, I think I found one, but it was like some dude made it on Etsy or something. It was like $500.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, it's like
unless he went into like the crazy detail inside,
or he fucking stole it off set or something.
I mean, is that worth $500? Maybe, I don't know.
If it was from set, yeah. But
you don't
anyways,
know that.
I divulge.
Yeah, you know.
Or
Evil Dead.
I
You doing
stall.
it? Yeah.
Oh man, I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fun of it. Just have fun, man. That's all I would say.
Yeah.
Have fun with it. It's Evil Dead. Sam Raimi would be on set, hugging you and being like, "Go crazy."
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do with it though.
Maybe somebody eats a baby. Like
Maybe.
Another baby eating scene.
Yeah.
The fucker did it again.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Just go to a cabin and eat babies. But
oh man.
Maybe I would abandon the cabin altogether.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, no cabin, no ash.
Just the kitchen.
Just the kitchen.
Just kidding.
I don't know. These movies always take place kind of like in or around the woods. Maybe I'd try to take it into the city.
Oh shit! Okay.
Maybe I'd make
a whole building.
Yeah, maybe maybe like the penthouse of this building is haunted, or these kids they Airbnb it to throw a party.
Right.
And surprise, fucking Necronomicon is in there. Mm-hmm. They fuck with it. Shit goes sideways.
Right. That's cool.
I think I could do something with that.
That'd be cool. I like that idea. I mean, if you're gonna modernize it, Airbnb, that's that's the way to go. That's for sure. I like the idea. I mean, again, if I would hear the news that you're doing a movie, Evil Dead movie, and they're like, go fucking crazy, do whatever you want with it. You know, all the fanboys are gonna be like, oh, it's not in the weather.
Yeah.
Go get laid, dorks. You know, do whatever the fuck you want.
We can't. We've tried. We're lost in the woods.
Pretty much, literally, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I would just go crazy, like a full fucking building.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just maybe it starts off on the penthouse and then just slowly...
Each room is something, you know what I mean? Yeah. They're trying to, like, one of the rooms has, like, you know, is another book to stop it or whatever. And fucking, you know, who the fuck knows, you know? Practical effects, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
I think that'd be, like, my main motivation to do it if I were you.
Yeah.
Go crazy. Go crazy.
Yeah, lots of blood and guts going everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. You have to.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you have any homages or anything like that?
I mean, yeah.
Of course you have to, right?
I don't know what they would be.
You gotta say groovy. Somebody has to say groovy.
Someone's gotta say groovy. Maybe they throw on a song from...
There you go.
Or something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe Ash makes a cameo.
Maybe
he does like a Spider-Man 2 where he plays like the...
he works the front desk at the building or something.
Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it as, you know...
And in the movie, he busts in with his chainsaw and his shotgun.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, cool. I think that's about all I got for now.
That's fine, man. That's fine. I wasn't really expecting much. I was like, just go crazy with that one. That was the one where I told you I was like, earlier, where I was like, I want to change this one, but I just, you know, I have one more for you that I think is going to be the winner.
Yeah.
But anyway, do you have anything else for me? That I rejected all your fucking...
We'll see. I mean, next one's got to be good.
No pressure.
Oh, man.
It takes a lot to convince me.
Let me see.
Do you have another one? If you don't have another one, I'll just go to mine if you want.
I got a couple.
Give it to me, man.
But they're on par with, like, the other ones. So.
What do you mean? Just give it to me,
bro.
They're
shit, Paul. They're shit.
Just give it to me, bro. Maybe one of them won't be shit. Maybe I'll be like, I could do something with that.
All right. This.
He's looking at me. All right, fine.
Oh, you asked for.
All right.
All right. I'm going with this one.
Okay.
This was a series of movies that was way too long.
No.
Made by people who didn't give a shit about the source material.
Really? Is the comic? Is this
It's
the movie?
based on a video game.
Oh, shit, okay.
We want you to reboot Resident Evil.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I think that's so funny. I think I'd do it. Yeah, just because, like, okay, because you know I'm not a huge zombie guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a zombie fan at all. Now that I think about it, it's shit. Give me another one.
Shit. All right. Let me go back to the
What else do you got for me, Mike?
We got.
They really didn't give a shit about those movies, though.
No.
I mean, what do they do? Like, I remember the movies being like super high tech with it, with everything, and I was like, I mean, I never played the video games because I hate the game style of video games. Those video games, and come at me, bro. I don't give a fuck what you think. I know there's a following for it, but I don't fuck with it. I think wasn't the recent one that came out, Resident Evil like 6 or something like that. That one was pretty interesting as far as like playing it wise. It was pretty scary. But
well, they had two more recent games.
Yeah.
That strayed from the beaten path.
Right.
I guess that were a lot better.
Yeah. And I appreciated those a lot.
They had Biohazard and they redid Resident Evil 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. Huh? I remember a 6 one where like the 6 was like orange. I remember that one.
There was 5. 5 was red, I think.
God damn it! I gotta look it up now. And the answer is no. I'm not gonna do it. What else you got for me, bro?
All right. All right, this one might be good.
Okay, it might be good. I like it.
All right, this is based off a comic.
It was Biohazard. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, based off a comic. All right, I like it already.
The main character of the comic has been thoroughly explored.
Thoroughly explored. Okay.
Yeah,
like
but there's not been a direct adaptation of this comic, and this comic is Tomb of Dracula.
Oh, see, now we're talking, Mike.
Yeah.
You have a winner.
I lulled you in.
You had me at Tomb.
Yeah. I like tombs.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely do Tomb of Dracula. I love the comic series. Has a Shakespearean theme to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's one comic issue where the whole issue is just like Dracula just talking in his in his castle in one room. He's just talking about like the entire comic book. He's just talking about his mortality and shit like that. Like, you know, like really deep shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I would definitely do it. I love the idea of having like a Shakespearean like Dracula. You know, I would definitely try to do. I would try to look at it as more of a. I would definitely look at it as my my Universal Monster type of dedication vibe to it. You know, that would doing a Dracula movie would mean a lot to me. It has been adapted a lot. I mean, not that particular like comic, like you said, but like as far as like the character goes, it has. I would try to make it as different as possible. You know, I would a lot of heavy with a little bit of romance in there.
Yeah.
I think honestly, bro, I think I would go after a romance type of vibe to it. Yeah, I know you're probably
like a dark, tragic romance.
Yeah, big time. I want to challenge myself.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that, and I could just cop out and just have like a Blade appearance because he appeared like
have him fight Blade.
Yeah, have him fight Blade. That'd be dope. Yeah,
Charlotte, get your ass over here.
What issue was that? Like issue 13. That was like Blade's debut in comic books. I think it's 13. Tomb of Dracula 13. Could be wrong. 17, somewhere around there. One of the teens. Out. Oh, excuse me. Fuck, I almost died. I would definitely do that. That definitely interests me. The Tomb of Dracula title. I mean, we know Marvel Cinematic Universe, they're aiming for Blade. And I think they have mentioned like a horror type of universe of their own. Doctor Strange is going to hang their hat that way. And Blade obviously will. And I've always been curious if Werewolf by Night or Tomb of Dracula will be a part of that. And, you know, would I be excited for it? Yeah, just to see the character and the title. But I mean, if you're asking me, like I would stray away from the whole Marvel comic book aspect of it and ground it as much as possible. Big practical castle sets, my type of vibe to it. Very deep dialogue about mortality and morale and romance and the beauty. You know, the why does it hurt to live for so long type of thing to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I would definitely do it. It makes me want to. I own one of the paperbacks of one of like the first like 35 issues of Tomb of Dracula, which I love very much. Yeah, I would definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a winner.
You hear that, guys? He would do it.
Yeah.
We got one.
That might be the winner for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, what was the other ones you pitched to me?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Queen of the Damned. No, not gonna do that. What was the other one? Come on.
I think Witches was the only other like viable option.
Witches interests me a lot. I think Tomb of Dracula trumps that. I have one more for you.
All right.
The finale.
Oh.
And you better fucking be excited.
I'm not gonna do it.
Revenge on me, huh?
Yeah. No, I'll probably do it. I'll do anything.
Yeah, well, because you pretty much proved it with this episode. You're like 20 movies deep, while I'm still in my like 10th. You know what I mean? As far as like the show goes.
Yeah.
But
only half of them have been made. I'm just writing different shit.
I feel like this is a no-brainer for you though. Like this is drop whatever you're doing right now. I'm doing it right away for you. Spawn.
Spawn?
Yeah.
Oh man, I would do Spawn.
Yeah, I know, right?
I've thought about giving you Spawn before.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't, so I can give it to you.
Oh man. And as we know, fucking Spawn's in the works.
It is in the works
for a while.
And that's what I was gonna say because one of the 2 points that I wanted to make earlier, but it's spoiled. I think because of the Joker, Spawn is gonna get a lot more leeway now.
Yeah, they're gonna give him more budget and more.
Absolutely,
Yeah, I could see that.
Because Todd McFarlane wants it to be an R,
and he wants to direct.
I have my reservations for that, but you know, I don't know. He's a really ambitious guy.
Yeah,
Todd McFarlane. For those who don't know Todd McFarlane, he's famous for, you know, when he got famous was when he was working with Marvel. He made, you know, he was drawing Spider-Man for a while. He's also technically the creator of Venom, the, you know, one of people's, many fans' favorite villains of Spider-Man. But yeah, it's a very cool story. There's multiple videos on his story and how he created Spawn and how he created Image Comics with his, you know, fellow comic book artists. It's very inspiring, and I definitely admire to it. He's sometimes too ambitious a little bit, to the point where he gets a little too big for his britches, a little bit. But you know, because he's been saying that this movie was going to get made since like 2005.
Yeah.
And it's barely. This is the most talk we've had it coming closest now. But because of the Joker, it being rated R, a rated R comic book movie, I think it's gonna happen pretty soon now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident in that, honestly.
Well, if it's Spawn, it has to be rated R.
Yeah, no, it has to be rated R too. Like, it's not like, but you know, studios are really, you know, they're not really sure with comic book movies that are R. There's a big risk, which, you know, you can succeed, which is exactly what the Joker did. He took a big risk, you know, kinda $70 million. That's chump change for them, but and definitely compared to other, you know,
other superhero movies, $300 million,
right? And this movie's almost crossed $1 billion, which is very incredible. And I think Spawn could do it too, and with the help of this movie now, and you know, another leeway. And to my second point, before you get into the thing, I would love to see, because I think it's a similar paths. Be interesting to see the Crow and Spawn.
Yeah. A crossover.
A crossover.
That would be really interesting.
It would be. Maybe not. Maybe obviously have a fight between them in the beginning, but ultimately work together for something.
To take down some guy or something.
Yeah, somebody.
That'd be cool.
I could see the image of like Spawn with the chains and the darkness, and Crow with the guns and stuff like that. I just see it. If somebody hasn't made an art concept of that, of them too, please do it for me, because I want to see them two characters together. Anyway,
make a dope poster.
Absolutely. And hopefully we'll write the comic someday.
Maybe.
I can see
it. Dope.
That'd be cool. Anyway, Todd McFarlane's out. Fuck Todd McFarlane. It's you. You're directing this movie. Are you interested?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm gonna have some random buff guy play Spawn.
Okay. Voice?
Keith David's gonna voice.
Oh shit! You're going to the OG.
Yeah.
Original animated series.
I can't see it as anyone else.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
if
Jamie Foxx is out.
Automatically, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Is that like I hope you say what I hope you're gonna say. If the studio is like, are you sure you don't want Jamie Foxx? Are you sure you don't want anybody else?
No, I'm sure. If it's not Keith David, it's not happening.
Good. I was hoping you'd say that, because
he's Spawn.
He's Spawn, man. That voice. He's a couple people. Keith David's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
But Spawn in the animated series is like, I mean, every time you read a comic book with Spawn, you think of his voice.
You hear his voice.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be cool. I know this would be in your forte. I know you'd knock it out of the park, because I know you care about the animated series a lot, and I know you'd make it very gritty, you know.
Yeah, it'd be really dark. It wouldn't be an origin story.
No, that already happened, right?
No origin.
Yeah, good idea. That's good, a smart idea.
The detectives would be in there.
Jeremy Renner's still a detective?
Maybe.
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 Gotta see some screen tests first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know what storyline I would follow.
Yeah,
or if I would just make something up.
You could. I wouldn't be mad at it. Well, that's the thing with I think there's a couple heroes that fall in that category where, you know, we all hear that Matt Reeves is doing the Batman. Batman has a lot of classic stories to take influence from. Everybody has taken from a classic story for Batman. But, you know, there's some heroes and villains out there that you really don't have a lot of popular stories with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no Dark Knight Returns. There's no a Batman Year One. There's not a Killing Joke. There's not a the Long Halloween for Batman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Classic
Yeah.
stories that are revered by critics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Spawn doesn't really have that.
Yeah.
Those classic stories. What sticks out most of Spawn is his abilities,
Mm-hmm.
his powers, and his story arc as a character, as far as like
Mm-hmm.
redemption and family, with his family and his wife Wanda, and stuff like that. But the
Mm-hmm.
imagery a lot is
Yeah.
what people did. Gravitate towards Spawn. So if you were to ask your buddy Paul Gracia, who hasn't made a movie
Mm-hmm.
in so long, I would be like, yeah, just make the story up, bro.
Yeah.
Bring the characters from the comics that you're reading.
Mm-hmm.
The Violator, make
Yeah.
your
Violator. Would be
make your own thing with it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Make your own thing.
I don't know who I would cast as the Violator.
It's a good
That'd
one.
be interesting.
The clown, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I think fuck, it's really good. It's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna tell you too. It's gonna be a hard R because
Yeah.
the original Spawn movie with Michael J. White and
Mhm.
Martin Sheen is an R movie, but honestly, it's not that bloody or
Yeah.
gory.
By today's standards, it's pretty tame.
Yeah, very tame. It could be
Mhm.
considered a PG-13 movie right now.
Yeah.
I think there's a few cuss words here and there, but I mean, you're going. I know you, bro.
Oh, we're going hard.
Hard R,
Yeah.
prostitutes,
We might
blood, guts.
follow the story arc a little bit, where Spawn murders pedophiles.
Mm.
Might
Okay.
have that. That might. I don't know if that'll be the main storyline, but it might be like part of the opener.
Yeah.
Is where
That
we,
image.
That might be where we first get introduced to Spawn in this
Yeah.
movie.
I mean, I remember reading. I have that the 5th issue with Spawn when he first started, and that's like when he kills a pedophile.
Yeah.
Like the last image is like the pedophile's all hung up from the
Mhm.
chains, and
Yeah.
he's all stabbed up in a very gruesome scene.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of darkness. There's not gonna be a lot of sunlight in this movie. I'm guessing.
No. Probably most of it take place at night. A lot
Makes
of
sense.
him hanging out in the alleys with the bums and talking about life and shit.
Right.
Mhm.
Kind of like Tomb of Dracula, but Spawn.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd dig it personally.
Mm.
You'd be excited though.
Oh, I'd be really excited.
That's cool, man. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Does it win the week though, or
It might win the week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's all mine. That's my last one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was your last one for me. So,
Mhm.
I mean, we got to pick one, man. We got to pick one of these.
Oh man. What are my other options? I had
Well,
this.
the first-
Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us,
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers, which you were still on the fence on.
Yeah.
Still in development hell.
Mhm.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Yeah, Evil Dead, Jeepers Creepers, Wolf Among Us, and Spawn.
Man, you did way better than me this week.
Huh? Yeah. A little bit, Mike. A little
Yeah.
bit. I'm just kidding. I rejected
Somebody brought their A game. And somebody shit the bed.
No, I mean, if you were somebody else, maybe, yeah, or maybe somebody could comment if we post this video and they'd be like, "Oh, I'd love to have a Bathory movie like this."
Yeah.
Anybody could do it, but just particularly for me,
Mhm.
personally, just doesn't resonate with me personally. But yeah, I mean, there's one I'm gonna pick though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
What'd you give me again?
Oh shit.
So I had The Witches.
Mhm.
And Bathory, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I rejected those two. And I rejected Queen of the Damned. Tomb of Dracula would win it for me, definitely. So Tomb of Dracula, I'm gonna do.
And
Tomb of
everyone is shocked. The room has fallen silent.
Dracula. The rush goes over the crowd. But yeah, that for me, Tomb of Dracula is one I'm gonna talk about a little bit more next week.
Mhm.
So yeah. And you? I don't know about you. It was pretty easy for me. I know you have a hard decision.
Yeah. No, it's pretty tough.
Because I fucking give you the classics, bro.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go with Spawn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, I'm excited, but I was really hoping for Wolf Among Us just because I think that
Yeah.
concept's really cool. But I kind of, I said it before. I have a feeling this Spawn was going to be a winner for you. So,
Yeah. It was close. A lot of good options.
yeah, man, it's hard doing this, though.
Yeah.
It's hard. I think this one really proves it because, I was, struggling, man. Queen of the Damned, I was like, fuck.
Well, I was struggling to come up with movies for this week.
Really?
Yeah. I was looking at my shelf like.
I mean, you know what, man? We need to stop. I think we need to stop with the whole remakes.
All the remakes?
I mean, maybe bring one every couple, that we feel like would probably do. But let's try to like bring up some topics, discussion. More not topics like discussion like a news or anything like that. Like more like
just like bring concepts.
Concepts. Right. Like I said earlier with the Guy Pearce movie, Training Day meets The Exorcist. Let's bring movies. Yeah. Let's bring stuff like that. Maybe I don't know. Or we could just we should do a subject that's like I'm sure we'll think of something because I mean. Yeah. It's not easy coming up with these, but we give us a week, I'm pretty sure we'll come up with something. That's why I'm hoping for Tomb of Dracula. I'm sure they're going to do that with Spawn.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. Maybe not let's stray away from the movies, particularly, but let's bring a little how do you describe
a little more originality?
A little bit of that. Think of like yeah, just think of concepts more. Concepts. Yeah, I don't know, but there's just so much you could talk about,
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll figure it out, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll figure it out. How about we'll text each other this week about, like, which movies... maybe we should text each other about the movies that we're pitching each other, Give us more time to think about it.
Yeah.
Because it was really hard this week.
It was really hard this week.
But it was fun. I had fun.
Yeah.
Again, I gave you the classics.
Yeah, I gave you a bag full of shit.
not a bag full of shit. You gave me stuff that I really...
there was one flower growing out of the shit.
Yeah, but you gave me stuff that I really wasn't...
wasn't in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, it wasn't in my wheelhouse at all. Yeah. But it's cool, man. Shit happens.
I'm a terrible producer.
I thought you knew me more, bro. Yeah. No, just kidding.
My studio sucks.
But I don't know. Let's next time we'll bring up more of a concept.
Yeah.
I still don't want to stray away from the movies, but like, but yeah, more properties, comics. Let's try to do books too.
Books, all right.
More comic books too. That haven't been adapted. That we feel that would, because it would be cool to. Well, let's say I bring you a comic that you never heard of, right?
Yeah. And
then I'm like, okay, you haven't heard of it, right? Let me tell you the concept.
All right.
And then I tell you the concept, and you're like, okay, all right. Let's try to do that.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Yeah.
I was looking at my comics, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool. Fucking Paul hasn't read that yet.
Well, yeah, see? There could be stuff like that, So I think we should aim for that next week.
Yeah.
And some movies, too. Like, maybe there's a movie that I've seen that me and you haven't talked about,
Yeah, I thought about that, too. I was like, I wonder if Paul's seen this movie.
Let's do that. Let's do that next week, man. But I say we wrap it up. How long we went? Hour 37 minutes. Hopefully some of it's bearable for the audience.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, had fun.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, this is the Chamber of Chills podcast. I'm Paul.
I'm Mike.
And next week we'll record again.
Yeah.
And let's see, We'll
be talking about Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn and Tomb of Dracula.
Yeah.
That's my movie. And Spawn is your movie. We'll talk about that and go more in depth, see what concept we come up with.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll bring 3 or 4 more movies for us.
Yep.
And for those who are listening on YouTube, I'm starting to do this more, Like, subscribe. It'll help us out or whatever, It'd be cool to get more listeners because we think this is a fun game.
Yeah.
That, we can't just play. You guys can play as well. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna sign off and I'll see you next week, bro.
Yep, next week.
Yep, later, man.
Bye-bye.